let's take a look at the Habitat for Humanity Restore and see if we can find anything. If we can't, we can at least admire the cleanliness and the organization of this thrift shop. When you go into other unnamed thrift stores and you just see how everything is a hodgepodge of stuff and sometimes legitimate trash on their shelves, you can really appreciate how nice of a display and how well organized the Restore is. I always start off in the holiday section just to see if I could find anything vintage. It seems that every day throughout the day they are restocking their shelves. So you go there one day, you go there the next day, they could have all sorts of different things put out on display, but just everything is so nice. Nice, that is the word of the day. I use that word a lot, but nice. Displayed well, tidy, clean. This is their section that's not the dollar section and not the antique and vintage section. They have several different areas of the store, from the dollars to the media to the linens, etc. So you can always find something. We have some bowls, dishes, household goods. These peppers, which I think they're used to hold something, maybe like a sponge holder. I'm not sure. I spotted this guy. And look, it is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, made in Mexico Bank. And this guy was heavy and he was only $5. Vintage, he was coming home with me. Can't resist an older Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. Now, when you see a lot of these steins, it brings back some kind of nostalgia or memory. Usually they have the Rockwell steins. This was an Atlantic City, New Jersey one. Too bad I don't collect Atlantic City because that probably would have come home with me, but you can always count on whether it's a Fireman stein, Norman Rockwell stein, Budweiser stein, all sorts of steins. The media. If you were into media, go to your Habitat Restore and you could probably spend all day scanning there. This was new. They had area rugs, $1, which is a great price. These would be perfect for a little outdoor porch, going into your garage, going into your basement, laundry room, etc., and cheaper than the store. The Cabbage Patch dolls, $20. I could find them sometimes at the thrift shop for less, and then even at the flea market. But hey, they had them, they priced them. We'll see if they sell. So this is the dollar section. Anything on these white shelves is $1. You can find all sorts of things from your necessities to tchotchkes. Who remembers these? I actually used to collect them. The little teddy bears that were glued on random pieces of metal. From here you have a piano to couches. They even had little high chairs and things like that, but that was definitely a memory from my childhood, seeing that little bear. We have some dolls. Who doesn't love a doll? This poor gal, I'm not sure what happened to her eye, but maybe she'll find a home, maybe someone can repair her. We even have Raggedy Andy. I believe he was $9, one of those bendable toys that used to be really popular. I liked these. Not sure of the age on them. They are like a plastic material. They're definitely older. And if you could spell something out with them, or if your first or last name began with that letter, I thought the price was right. This is the vintage section. I always like to see what they have sorted and put here. Sometimes I have found some items that do really well on eBay. And I would really like to meet the people that donate these things, because if they've saved these, they probably have lots more great things saved up in their house. Looks like we have the bicentennial section. You always can count on the bicentennial. All the books, how I love to look at their books. This day, when I came back around to look at the books, there was an older gentleman there scanning, and he was going book by book by book, scanning and putting those that whatever fit his price point for reselling, he was putting those in his basket. So the Restore is a definite place that resellers go. Their prices on books are really cheap. $1. Is it $1 for the hardback? And then I think 50 cents for the soft cover. But just to add to your own library, as I say every time, find a book for you to read. for yourself versus reselling. Their prices can't be beat. Their selection is really vast, and you can see just how much time and effort they put into organizing all of the books that they have. And we have the glassware. I believe these were sold by the set, I think. I don't think it would be individually priced. I liked the look of these enamel pieces. We have $6. Oh, $6 for the pair. That actually seemed like a good price. I think those would be good to use in decorating. Now, the ashtrays, some of these have been there for a while, but I do like to look and see if there are any that are of local establishments. They are pretty good sellers on eBay if they are of a place that is no longer in business, has been demolished, or has some type of history. Another assortment of glassware. You have a whole set. You can get yourself a nice new vintage set if you head to the Habitat. I like the look of this vase. I do not know much about glassware, so I passed, but it was really pretty colors and only $6. So should I have picked that up? I don't know. You can let me know in the comments. They had a little table full of keychains and pins. A lot of them were items that you would pick up from your travels or that you were given as promos. You would find in a junk drawer at your grandparents' house. Rent Me, textile professionals. That one's pretty interesting. So they were asking $3 for a pin and $3 for a belt buckle. What is my bank worth? Well, Raphael is currently listed on eBay for $100 or best offer. Leonardo is also there for $125 or best offer. I found a listing on WorthPoint from 2023 where it sold for $19.99. So should this go to the flea market, I won't have to risk having it break during shipping. Make someone happy. They can put it in their collection, take it home, give it as a gift. We'll have to see. Now, other Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle things that you should be on the lookout for, or if you see it, buy it. Any vintage turtle that is still sealed in the original package is worth a good deal of money. Anywhere between $50 to $100 to here we even see one that sold for $2,000. Loose figures? Well, sure, there's a market for those too. Scratch the Cat, $745 with 15 bids. He is a consistent seller on eBay. He's pretty easy to remember, a cat in a prison suit. Look for him. You also have the loose figures that sell. This one sold for $455 and there were 58 figures total. So there are probably some in there that are a bit more desirable, but in order to get those, you have to buy the whole collection. So that is a great way to lot them up and move them out. This I have never seen, the Cave Woman April, that sold for $486. That's still in the original package. I think my favorite thing that I came across was this can of sealed Chef Boyardee Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I think that's what, spaghetti and meatballs. Can you imagine going to an estate sale and looking in their cupboard and seeing this? $180. So as you can see, though my bank isn't bringing in the big bucks, the world of vintage Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is one that is highly collected and sought after. So the next time you're at an estate sale, a yard sale, maybe even the bins, and you see a loose turtle down in there, why not pick it up, look it up, and maybe you'll have a winner on your hands. Thanks so much for watching. I hope that you have good luck at your thrift trip, and I'll see you on the next adventure here at Paper and Moose.